Okay, my friends, I'll be honest with you. This has all the makings of a rather serious pickle that I've got myself in here. This is a situation. I'm not going anywhere by the looks of things. Let's see what they've got to say. No one wanders the forest alone anymore. Who are you? Excuse me, sir. That's quite frankly none of your business. It is my business if you want to keep your head attached to your body. I'll ask one more time. Who are you? Okay, right, we're playing it like that, apparently. Well, I suppose there's no harm in me telling him. I'm Lord David. I'm from the city of Elysium, which is, not part of the Twilight Forest. It's part of the, I'll say overworld. I'm not going to say King David, leader of the blah blahs. I'm not going to big myself up too much to the guy holding a sword to my throat. I'm just simple old Lord David from the city of Elysium. Impressive. I've never heard of that place. It is not wise to tell a lie to me. I can always tell. You are not lying. What brings you here? Oh, so you've got a steely poker face and you've got the soul read on everyone, have you, Mr. Elvedwy? Well, seeing as I can't lie to you, I'll be honest. I was lost in the fog and looking for shelter. We were lost in the fog ever since it came. Corruption, death, famine, and then the monsters. So many died. We are the last remnants of what was a large and thriving civilization. Oh my goodness, what on earth happened here? This is not the happy Twilight Forest, as I said last episode. Right, well, that sounds bad. What caused it? I can't tell you. Go and speak to the lady. If she trusts you, you will know. Am I allowed in then? Well, thank you very much. Your dirt hole looks lovely. So I'm guessing we're looking for Lady something or other. Well, oh, good heavens. Okay, there's lots of people down here, isn't there? Who are you, says Gondare. Good grief. Apparently these guys are cooking. I still see the fires. Feel its heat. Oh, good grief. So much death. Good. I tell you what, the vibe is quite deathy down here, chaps. I can hardly breathe down this hole. That's a woman, actually. I can hardly breathe down this hole. Oh, good grief, there's some children here by the looks of things. Children or, slightly, vertically challenged individuals. I'm not sure. They're a bit shy, apparently. That's a pretty crown. Are you a lord or something? Well, who's asking? Okay, let's not be vulgar like that. We're on a mission as it is. And apparently there's a lady down here, so we must be on our best behaviour. Right, we don't belong down here, says Gwilnir. Oh, goodness me, these have all got straight. Well, I'm going to guess they're elves looking at this guy's ears. They've got weird elvish names that I'm going to struggle to pronounce, I can already tell. Why can't things just be called Sam and Tom down here? I've got a blooming sword I can't pronounce. Anyway, so there's an old man. You're not a lady. I'd be surprised if you are. Mining in the dirt like a common dwarf! It's disgusting! Okay, well, you are holding a pickaxe. I guess you drew the short straw there, so to speak. Well, you know, this cave has a certain beauty, I'll be honest. I think I'm cheering the place up a bit, but hey, these guys have obviously been through a bit of an ordeal, so let's find this lady. Any of you lady? I feel so sorry for Gwilnir. He used to be so handsome before the fire. Oh god, that was him up there with the dodgy eyes. Maybe he got burned or something. What on earth's gone on? Are you here to save us? I still can't believe it. The dirt gets everywhere. Well, this is strange. Now I'm back up here. Have I got to go across here? Oh, by the looks of things, I do. Yes, that woman looks rather ladylike, does she not? Right, good heavens, it's a bit slippy up here. I'll try not to fall. There we go. So, Aglaron. Haven't seen a human in years. Oh, right. Okay, these guys must definitely be elves then if they're reacting to... Well, you know, I've got nothing against elves. Elves are nicer. So many good men. All dead. It is a negative atmosphere down here. Well, as I said, these guys have been through a rough time, apparently. Sir Rowan. Hello. Sir Rowan the Silent, I dubbed thee. Okay, right, well, I guess you are Lady Aerith. Hello, my dear. A stranger approaches. Not of these lands. I am Lord David. I'm sheltering from the fog. The fog came after the fire. It is as heavy today as it was when it first fell. What happened? Right, so we're asking her what happened, aren't we? You're the first outsider we have seen since that night. You seem trustworthy, so I will tell you. Okay, yep, sure, just trust anyone, sure. You know, maybe it's the crown or the obsidian armor, I'm not sure. So, the Elves of Twilight used to be a large and thriving civilization. And then one day, a stranger, like you, came to us. The wizards greeted him. He seemed powerful. They seemed drawn to him. The power-hungry idiots! They took him in. And for a while, everything seemed normal. If anything, things seemed better. Continue. Things were never bad. But with this stranger, something seemed better. I couldn't tell what it was, but the crops grew a little faster. Monsters seemed to leave us as they had never done before. Everything was good. And one day, about 2 weeks after he first appeared, he seemed to give a thing to High Wizard Galardon. I don't know what it was, but it looked like a piece of meat, but was glowing. How odd. Anyway, that night it all changed. Oh, really, my dear? How so? First, at exactly midnight, I heard a mighty explosion. Every wizard's tower bar Galardon's reduced to rubble. Then fire erupting from everywhere, burning everything. I'm sorry, I've given her quite a squeaky voice. I struggle to do women's voices being a man, but Legolas did what he could to stop it. He left the wizard's order the week before. He never trusted the stranger. It burned for 2 days and 2 nights. Those of us that survived were the unlucky ones. It's a fire erupting from everywhere, burning everything. People dying, wizards trying to put stuff out, obviously unsuccessfully. This is a dark old thing that's happened here. When the fire burnt out, the fog moved in. Heavy, cold. It felt like death itself. And with it came monsters. I can't even begin to describe what they looked like. But they ripped people apart as they stood. We fought back. Of course we did. But for every beast slain, we paid for it with 50 lives. We are what is left of a once great land. In a hole. Alone. Half of me wished we had all perished in the fire. This is dark stuff here. Well, can I offer any help, perhaps? Help? What could you do? You don't know these lands. You will be lost within minutes in the fog, and then dead shortly after. Oh God, she must have seen my last episode. I was lost to all business. Well, you know what I mean, I've only just met you, so what do you got to lose by having me die in the fog? Well, what did you have in mind? Well, I'll tell you what, I could go to this Galardon's. If it's him and his weird little meaty glowing thing that's behind all this, I'll break him. I'll see if I can break this dark old enchantment-y fog or anything and see if I can avenge your kin. You do look like a warrior. Okay, go. Speak to another name I can't say for directions. Good luck. Okay, well, good grief, this is a mission now, My friends, fear not! I shall avenge your, fallen brothers and sisters and mothers and sons, etc., and we be happy and stuff. As a king, I really got to work on my motivating speech. Oh, this is Legolas! Oh, so you're the guy that was I warned them what would happen. They didn't listen. Ah, well, you can be all high and mighty there, apart from the fact you're mourning dead friends. So we're looking for Elves. Was that the guy that was interrogating me to begin with? We've got to go and speak to him about directions. Well, I certainly think I could take this guy. I mean, look, I've got me crown, got me obsidian stuff, got me Uku Futheka, got me very low ammunition M16. This'll be good. This'll be fine. This'll be lovely, won't it, Mr. Eredchinar? Yes, very much so. Anyway, Elvedwy, yes, it was you. Okay, I heard you talk to Lady Areth. It's one thing to give you directions. You need fighters with you who know the land. Let us come with you. We all lost fathers, mothers, sons, wives that day. We need our vengeance. Well, by we, I'm going to assume you mean you guys who horribly and cruelly ambushed me earlier. But, well, if you're coming with me, then who's going to protect everyone else? Lady Areth's guard, Surround the Silent, and Glamon and Argranor. They were both captains of the City Watch. Probably haven't used those pretty golden swords of theirs for years. But they won't be completely useless. Well, I would be a darn fool to say no to you and your soldiers or assassins or whatever sort of cult thing you are. So, well, thank you. So, what way we headed, bro? As we leave the cave entrance, turn right. And head that way until you hit a swamp. The site of our capital. All burnt away. We will pass through there, and then should hit Lair Galon's tower. Or what is left of it. Then we should see the dark forest. Galadon's tower is in there. Then we can have our vengeance. Okie dokie then. Right, well, shall we be off, sir? Right, well, let's see what we got to work with then, shall we? Well, Evedwy looks green and strong and swordy, so, well, I'm going to guess everyone else is green and strong and swordy as well. Yes, we've got, Tharistian, who is green, strong and swordy. Then we've got, Haru Theong, who is, apparently a woman, or a very effeminate-looking man, who is green and strong and bowy, actually. And then we've got Saywon, who is also green and strong and bowy. Well, chaps, shall we be off? Let's go! Okay, right, so up here we were going, and then we were going to turn right, were we not? And then head towards a swamp. Oh, good grief, hello! Okay, where am I going? Right, up here and then turn right, he said. This way's right. Lovely, okay, so there's a well here, I think, gun out. Are you going to keep up, fellas? Yep, there you are, cracking. Okay, brilliant. Well, someone's fallen down a hole. You're a wood elf, you can sort that out. Right, so, we've got our map up, thank God. So just keep an eye out there for a swamp. And, well, you guys, I assume, are going to guard me. You're creeping. Maybe I should creep as well. I'm not sure. I feel thoroughly down after hearing that story. I don't know about you. That was awful. What an awful fate to befall these people. I have no idea who's behind it or anything. But, well, let's lighten the mood, shall we, and talk about something positive. Let's talk about the future, because once we're done here, hopefully I survive this impending battle. Once we're done here, and assuming we can get back to the portal, I know I forgot to waypoint it, but I did look at the footage back and got the coordinates of where that portal is, so I know its rough location. I'll be able to find it again, don't worry about that. Once we're back, obviously, if any of these Elves of the Twilight fellas fancy coming back with me, seeing as it appears they've got not a lot really left here, then they'll be more than welcome. But what I want to do from a building Voltzy perspective is make some offensive armaments. Because I've done defense, now I want to do offense once I'm finished here. I'm thinking, do you want to know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking nuclear. I'm thinking if I just go out the whole hog and then hit nuclear... Oh, God, the swamp's there. Well, that looks like a swampy biome. So, yeah, I'm going to go nuclear. Let's try and cross over to the swamp. Yes, I'm going to go nuclear. I'm dreaming antimatter, but antimatter, a lot of things I need there that I don't yet have. So, obviously, I'll get the trading lot, the privateers, on getting that. But until that time, we can do nuclear. Oh, God, it's a ruin, isn't it? Yeah, don't fall down that hole, guys. So yes, as I said, I'm going to be doing nuclear, and I've come up with a rather ingenious recipe. Is recipe the right word? No, it's rather ingenious design, is a better word, for a stealth bomber, which I'll build as well. And that'll be nice and fun and good, and that's what we're going to do after this, assuming we survive this impending battle. Right, so we're creeping through the forest, the swamp. Good grief, there's really not a lot left of what was this capital city, is there? There's well, this is sad. This is really sad. Right now, the end of the swamp looks like it's gone up that way. So let's head that way then, shall we, fellas? I think so. Oh God, look at these guys. They look sad. Come on, guys. We're here for vengeance. Well, you guys, I didn't, but we all lost friends in this fire, and we'll avenge them and bring justice to this Galadon and stranger and whatever. Right, so, oh God, the swamp continues across there. Okay, right, well, this seems to be the right way. Oh God, this fog, it's well, at least we got a kind of explanation as to what's causing it now. Is that a crow? That looks ominous. Oh God. There's another Mr. Baratheon there. Ghostly visions again. Guys, are you getting these ghostly visions, or is it just me? I really don't know. I don't really care to find out. Right, so we crossing this river? We are. River, shallow sea, whatever. Gun out, I should think. Let's just try not to make a splash. I dare say there's probably some dysentery or cholera or something horrible in this water, so I'll try and get out of it ASAP. Let's just pop onto this tree log. Lovely. Oh, goodness me. That's made me think, suddenly, of the, have you ever seen a video of ants? Ants are really clever as animals. Oh, goodness me, you are wood elves. Look at all your climbing. What ants do is ants sort of, because, I mean, you can imagine an ant can't swim, can it? And ants, they sort of make rafts out of themselves, and then thousands and hundreds of thousands of ants, they all, oh my goodness, this is a mound. Is this not where, oh, what are they called? Where hydras, spawn? Is it? Hydras spawn in mounds, don't they? I thought they did. Well, this is very odd, isn't it? I was pretty sure they did. Well, there's not going to be a Hydra spawn. I mean, as much as I'm glad I've not just run into a Hydra, it is sad to see a Hydra hole looking in such a state. Maybe they had a pet Hydra. And, well, it's not a Hydra hole anymore. That's what we can be certain about. Right, the forest. Why do I keep saying forest? It's because we're heading to a dark forest, isn't it? Well, the swamp appears to be going this way, guys. So let's keep heading that way. But yeah, what was I saying about ants? Ants are great. Well, search for ant raft or something. Because what they do, they're like hundreds of thousands of ants. They sort of lock their legs in and make a floating raft. Whereas one would drown, loads together because the surface is spread out. They don't drown. And oh god, look, more of this city. This is an awful fate of whatever's happened here. But yeah, and I'm going from sadness about these guys' city being burnt down to how cool ants are. But yes, ants, they spread their surface around like, instead of one, it's millions, and then they swim across. I don't know, go look a video or go watch QI, because they've probably said it on QI somewhere. Right, just pop over here. I'm not seeing a forest, guys, I have to say. I'm not seeing a dark forest, and this swamp appears to be running out. Oh no, we're looking for, it was, Lergalon's Tower, wasn't it? Lergalon's Tower is going to be what, the sort of landmark that we're going to aim for, isn't it? This appears to be the end of the swamp. There's oh, that is a crater, and that appears to be a forest on the other side. Is this Lergalon's Tower? Is this what it, oh god, it's not much of a tower. Oh, good heavens. It's not much of a tower anymore, is it, chaps? No, I know what you mean, say one, yeah, good grief. Okay, then. Well, don't know what to say. Poor Lergalon, really. As I can imagine, this was a mighty tower. One to chest. Okay, looty, loot. Well, fire charge might have a fire charge. Ink sack can always be useful. Gold nuggets. Okay. Yeah, he won't mind. He obviously didn't care to come back and get it. So that's well, that's all jolly good. Well, to the forest, I assume, is ahead of us, isn't it, on the map? Well, the map, if the map's true, says yes. So, well, follow me, chaps. I don't know why I'm the one leading this expedition. Oh, good grief. This looks a bit ominous. Well, swords and or bows and or guns out, chaps, and best foot forward, I say. Let's go.